started recording already, which is a good thing. So now as it records me, we have to start going into the repair job. The repair job is going to include these super glue. How to repair these goggles with the super glue. I want to find one super glue that is available right here. So this is the one super glue that is still available. I need to move it away a little bit so I can get to the super glue. Open it. I want to start a new super glue here. Still super glue. I need to have a nail to keep it from drying up, to recycle it, and then I need to have a cap to use it. Okay, let's see. A couple of nails I would like to have. One for the interior and one for the exterior. I like to have a cap with a cover like this. Let's see how it. I have also a spare nail. You see what happens? Super glue messes with the nail, creates a problem. So here I have a combination of a clean, new. Let's go down a little bit on this device here. Turn it downwards. So also my various cameras can see it. And now I'm ready to use PixieBot. So before I use PixieBot, I want to explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to puncture a hole in this super glue. But in order to puncture the hole, I want to have another piece of equipment here, which is this little puncture device. I'm going to puncture it with this little puncture device. See how hard it is to take it out. And to take it out is also full of super glue, which I have to remove too. I don't want to have all this super glue there. And now I'm going to take this out, stop this recording, go to the home page and turn on PixieBot. So here's PixieBot. Now I want to start a new clip. PixieBot on the thumbnail. Now I want to run PixieBot. Level it up so you can see the entire scene. This is going to be a hands-free running from the lanyard. Here we have a 360 camera. Here we have another lanyard on an easel facing me. And then I want to turn it around so PixieBot can see the entire environment, and then I insert it into my lanyard, shooting downwards and illustrating what we are doing now. We are puncturing a hole in the super glue to fix those goggles. So I made the hole in the super glue, then I mount on it a nozzle and unscrew the top so it can go through. And now I'm going to open up the broken part of this video glasses and fix all the problems there and glue them with super glue to make sure that everything is nice and tight. This is going to be a hands-free running from the lanyard. Here we have a 360 camera. Here we have another lanyard on an easel facing me, and then I want to turn it around so PixieBot can see the entire environment, and then I insert it into my lanyard, shooting downwards and illustrating what we are doing now. We are puncturing a hole in the super glue to fix those goggles. So I made the hole in the super glue, then I mount on it a nozzle and unscrew the top so it can go through. And now I'm going to open up the broken part of this video glasses and fix all the problems there and glue them with super glue to make sure that
We're looking at a white table, which takes up the bottom 2/3 of the screen. And in the top third, we can see a cluttered background that appears to be outdoors. On the left side of the table, there's a coiled yellow rope. To the right of that, there's a black smartphone in a clear plastic and green fabric holder, which seems to be a type of lanyard. The phone screen is displaying what looks like a video, possibly a selfie, of a person wearing a straw hat and glasses. The lanyard is connected to various small items on the table, including a red button, a small pink object, and some tangled black wires. A white and gray device, possibly a camera, is positioned just to the right of the phone, attached to a metal arm that extends from the left side of the screen. Suddenly, the view shifts to a closer shot of the white and gray device. It's white with a black section on the side, showing some buttons and ports, and it has a gray, textured ring around the lens. The camera seems to be slightly angled, and the background is blurred, showing hints of green and white. The next shot focuses on the phone in the green lanyard holder. The person in the video on the phone screen is still visible, wearing a straw hat and glasses. The phone is standing upright, and around it, we can see more of the cluttered table, including small white objects, more black wires, and a red button. The view quickly pans across the table to the left, showing the yellow coiled rope more clearly. Then it sweeps across a light green wall, revealing a gray upholstered chair with black arms. The wall has some scuff marks, and there are more wires visible near the chair. The camera continues to pan, now showing a white door with a silver doorknob on the right side of the screen. To the left of the door, there's a light green wall, and a blue tarp is draped over something. The scene changes again, and now we're looking directly at a person's face. It's a man with a beard and dark-framed glasses, wearing a straw hat with colorful letters on the brim. He's also wearing an orange and green patterned shirt, and a light green neck gaiter. He looks directly at the camera. The camera then shifts to a first-person perspective, looking slightly upward. We can see the man's right shoulder and his hat in the lower right corner of the frame. Above and to the left, there's a large black umbrella or canopy. In the background, there's a light green wall and a white window. The view sweeps back to the original setup, showing the phone in its lanyard and the white and gray camera device on the white table. The table is still cluttered with various small items, including a small blue tube, some pins, and a package of Scotch superglue. The scene then narrows to a close-up of a pair of black-framed glasses lying on the white table. The glasses have clear lenses, and the right arm of the glasses is detached. On the left arm, several small silver clips are attached. A small blue tube and a blue and white tool are also on the table near the glasses. A hand reaches into the frame from the left, holding a green and white object, and another hand comes in from the right, holding a small green tool. The hands are working on the small blue tube, which appears to be a tube of superglue, attempting to puncture it. The camera stays focused on the hands and the superglue. The hands are still trying to open the glue tube. The hands then pick up the black glasses. One hand holds the frame, and the other hand uses a small tool to adjust something on the arm of the glasses where the silver clips are attached. The clips are binder clips that have been attached to the arm of the glasses. The glasses are being held up, and we can see the clear lenses and the black frame. The background is still the white table with the various small tools and objects. One of the hands manipulates the clips on the glasses, seeming to adjust their position.
Okay, now I'm going to send it. So I'm going to record it with a 360 camera again, aiming the camera downwards so the camera can see what I'm doing, and start a new clip at the same time. So I'm going to stop the previous clip, start a new clip, and I'm going to click on this share button, scroll to the very end, share again, share video, email, and send. So far I shared my video. Now I'm going to share my description. Share. Share description. ARush email address, and then the share button. Now I'm done. I can resume regular video recording. Go back to the home page, select camera, and then select video. And now continue with this session demonstrating how to use super glue to fix up a problem in this video glasses. So I'm going to open the one other thing that I forgot. I want to have plastic protection here. I need to get a transparent clear plastic bag and scissors. Let me bring that, and then I will continue. Okay, I need to have this real plastic just in case some glue wants to drip out of control. I want to be sure that I can separate it by a clear plastic strap. So I'm cutting a clear plastic strap, putting it away, have it ready to strap the piece now. What I want to glue here is this little piece that will cement the device arm, which is about to be broken. So I want to put the super glue, then wrap it up with a clear tape, then support it with the paper clips. And this is what we're going to glue. And this I broke off of a teaspoon. So I want to take this off here, and now the glue should be coming, which way should be coming? This way. Yeah. Glue should be coming this way or from the bottom up. I'm still debating which way should the glue go. Should the piece go from the bottom up or from the top down? I think the bottom up would be better. Yeah. Bottom up right here. Yeah, okay. So it will go from the bottom up. So first of all, I want to put some glue right here. Now I want to tilt it forward down, and now I want to watch the super glue flood this zone. I got the super glue out, and then I want it to sit upside up, flood the zone with the super glue without gluing my finger. So let it go all the way to the end. Now that I got it on both ends, I want to attach it to my target, which is right here. Right here. Then wrap it up with this clear paper so it doesn't leak and glues anything else to itself. Keep it isolated and tight. Nice and tight with multiple layers. So any leak will stop. I certainly don't want to protect the USB-C socket here. I don't want it to get into the USB-C area. Now that I wrapped it up several times, I'm going to confirm it. Couple of paper clips, pushing it all the way. This paper clip will keep it tight for a little while. Then I'm going to bring another electrical wire to finalize it. Okay, so next will be the electrical wire that will finish the job here. So wait for me a few minutes until I get that electrical wire and come back. Okay, so fast tape, best sealing tape. This is what we're going to use. Fast sealing tape, and we'll see how it works. I got one here. I got another one here. Let's use one of them and see how it works. It doesn't work. So let's use delaying. Let's see if we can open it up even. Yes. Looks like an extremely thin tape. If this can seal anything, I don't know. That would be good enough. Let me see if I can take another electrical tape in addition to this. This tape by itself is not good enough. What is this tape like? Gray would be better in this case, so I'll use the gray one. Then I want an electrical tape. Okay, so I'll use this electrical tape here. I like the black color. taking 5 minutes. It's taking too long. Way too long, okay. Good enough for now. Don't even have to take it out. Just roll it around and cut a piece. See the opening there somewhere. Here it is, so that's all we need to take. Open it up. Okay. Just like this, maybe more than enough. Glue it temporarily to this table. To the side. Then take the delay. The dated tape out. Cut a piece. To this one. Oops. Just doesn't stick at all. This thing. Okay, this is a plumbing tape. Just like a sealant. Gluey tape. Now open it up. Let's see what cooked up with the super glue. So how super glue is doing so far. May give it another little super glue touch in the corners. Really good so far. Really good so far. Now, may add a little touch of super glue around the edges now. Just a little bit around the edges here. Especially on the upper side. Okay, I want to return the super glue back here. I'll take this plumbing tape and run the plumbing tape over that super glue. Around and around without gluing my finger already. My finger is getting glued, which is not a good thing. I don't want my finger to be glued here at all. I don't want it to fold. Be just straight all around. Straight all around. Straight all around. And that's it. Now the next comes the electrical tape. Okay, then another piece of electrical tape to complete this. A second electrical tape. Then we need a third electrical tape. Reinforcing it even further. This will be coming from the other side, like so. And in the opposite direction. Finally, we're going to close this with it. Couple of these paper clips. This golden paper clips at the very bottom. One. Two. Maybe a little bit further to the right here. That's it, finish the job. Now the job is done. I'm ready to preserve the super glue. To preserve the super glue, we're going to put it in, stick a nail right into it, and pray. So there's no oxygen going in there. See if I need to put it inside it, or just this will be enough to have strong going all the way inside. Okay, now put it back together again. Already glued my finger to the super glue. I want to pack it back together, everything. Read the names. The super glue. I'm going to put the rubber band around the whole thing. Rubber band. I used another rubber band here. This is my rubber band, yeah. This rubber band is not so strong. Then lock up this baby with other rubber bands here and here. And put the two of them in a plastic bag so that no air goes in and out and ruins my super glue. Why the super glue goes out for a while. Then all of this goes to the refrigerator. Okay, now we need to take the entire operation out of here. Goggles, everything else. This is going to go in there till the next time. Delaney, the goggles. And we're going to pack up my tools here. Everything here is to be protected with sealant, like plastic bags, to stop the humidity from ruining everything. Humidity here is almost 100%, especially in the summer period. So what I do, I'm going to run it multiple times. One time, then a second time. Make sure it remains completely insulated from the heat and the humidity, especially the humidity. Even a third time. Then all it goes back together with the glasses.